So in this second video, I will show you how you can present your classes online from home without any technical complications. As I said, this is the second part, because in this video, I will show you how you can create interactive live video meetings with your students. Now, who is this for? This is for gym owners, fitness trainers, martial arts trainers, yoga teachers, and basically any type of teacher and educator who now has to transition online because of coronavirus, basically, and everything is, all businesses are being locked down, and we cannot gather people in a classroom, we cannot gather people in a gym, so we got to move online, and there is a way to do this, and I will show you the method that I'm also using. So first of all, who am I? My name is Szilárd Györfi. I run an online business. I've been running an online business for over 11 years, and my company helps non-technical people create animated videos that attract clients to their business. So why am I creating this particular video? Well, my goal with this is to help you transition your offline teaching business to an online teaching business, okay? So this way you don't lose your current income source, because maybe if your only business was running a gym or doing some yoga classes or teaching in a classroom, then basically you need something else. You need to transition what you already have into the online space. Okay, so what's the goal of this type of presentation? Basically, the goal is that your online classes will feel like a live local class. We want to get that feeling. So you don't want to have a class where you're just standing alone and recording a video and you cannot get any interaction from your students. You want to have that interaction, okay? So it's very important that you will be able to see in real time your students, okay? You can ask questions and you can direct them and correct them and so on. So this works also if you're doing a one-on-one coaching with your clients, but also and especially works well for group classes. Maybe you have a group of 20, 50, or even 100 or more students, and you can invite them in one live call and interact with them and do the training with them. Okay, now here you can see an image of how this can work. Okay, very important that you can interact with your students, and also that you can invite only who you want to invite to that specific call. Because if let's say you are charging for your classes, then you don't want anyone to just hop on that call that you're doing. You only want to invite specific people who have paid for that specific class. So you have this option with the method that I will show you. Then you want to have something that also works on computers, smartphones, and tablets, because chances are that your students are maybe they are watching you from their smartphone. So you want to have that option also. And you want to make sure that there is that this is free, that the entire system is free, so you can easily invite your students without them having to pay extra, just for the system. They are paying you for the class, so the system should be free. Okay, now I want to show you some examples, because let's go back. So if you're teaching anything where you just sit down and talk with your students, that's gonna be really easy. You can see an example here of people just having having an online meeting, and that's quite simple. I will show you how that works also. But when it might look more challenging is when you're doing a fitness training. Okay, so for example, I will show you a couple of recordings of how this works. Okay, so you can see here, here is the trainer, and here you can see the students. So the students also have their cameras on, and the trainer can see them. and everything happens in real time. So when the trainer says, okay, 1, 2, 3, and let's start doing some push-ups, you see that in real time. So you start training with the trainer, right? So that's very important, because that's what gives a live training that interactivity. It feels almost like being in the same room with the teacher, and that's what we want. Okay, so I'm going to show you another example here. So you can see one of them is a student here with his webcam on, and that's what we want. Okay, now let's continue. Now you don't need to have, because in this example you see here a gym background. You don't need to have that. You can just set up a home background in any corner of your room, and yeah, basically you can transform that into your virtual gym, okay, or teaching space. Now let's move on. Let's talk about the tools that you'll need. So I'm gonna talk about only the basics now, and I will also show you some more optional tools. So the basics. The basic is that you'll need a laptop, okay? So you want to have a laptop that has a webcam on it, and most laptops have have a built-in microphone and a built-in webcam that provide a decent video and a decent audio quality. So if you have that, you're all set. Next, you need a software called Zoom. So this is the software that I'm going to show you how to use. This is also something that you will need. Now, what's very important, that this tool comes with it has a free version, and I will also talk about that in the later part of this video. Now, here are a couple of optional tools. So you can use a webcam, an additional webcam. I'm using right now a Logitech C920. So, okay, now microphone. Now, if you're sitting down and teaching somebody where you don't have to do too much movement, when you don't have to play any background music, then I highly recommend this microphone, the Blue Yeti. That's the same microphone that I'm using right now, and it's very simple. It's a USB microphone that you can just purchase, probably about less than $200, and yeah, that's gonna create high quality audio for you. Now, if you're training, if you're doing if you do some jumping jacks, if you're doing some fitness training, then you cannot just stay in front of your laptop. You need something that will give you high quality audio while you're moving. So for that, the easiest way is to just get a Bluetooth headset. You know, those that you can use with your iPhone, or any kind of Bluetooth headset that you put in your ears, and you can move with that. That's it, okay? That's what you need, okay? And you also need something to put your laptop on. So you might just need a desk or a chair, and that's it. These are all the tools that you need to get started. Okay, so the first step is to download and install the Zoom app. So to do that, I have a link below this video. We're gonna do this together. You download it and you install it. And after that, we're gonna configure this to work for you. Okay, so I'm at the zoom.us website, and here the first thing you wanna check out is the plan and pricing. So you have two options that I recommend. The first option, of course, is the free one, and you can use this one. This is already a pretty good option. The only real limitation here is that you can create a meeting for up to 40 minutes. Okay, so if you're holding your training that is shorter than 40 minutes, then the free version will also work for you. Now, if you're gonna have a training that's gonna be longer than 40 minutes, then I recommend that you choose the Pro version, which is $14.99 a month. So yeah, $15 a month. And this is what we also use with a couple of extra add-ons. And this one is gonna be more than enough. So the next thing is you're gonna sign up, Okay, you can choose the free option for now, sign up. And I already have an account, so it's gonna sign me in automatically. But you need to sign up with your email address and your own information. Now, here on the left side, you have meetings and so on. At this point, we don't go into the details of these things, but the first thing that you can do is go to schedule a meeting, okay? So here you have the name of your meeting. You're gonna call this whatever your class is gonna be called. So you can add a description here. You can add the time of the meeting. So you're gonna schedule the time of your meeting right here, the duration of your meeting, and so on. Okay. Meeting password. You do not need to add a meeting password because I'll assume that you will only be sending the link of this special meeting only to the people who have who you want to have on your class. So let's say only to people who have already paid for your class. Okay, now video. You can have the video option of your host, so you can turn it automatically on or leave it off, and you can always turn your video on whenever you wish. So I keep it off and I turn the video on when I wish. Okay, audio, you want to keep this at both. Okay, you want to select this option. Okay, in the next meeting options, this is not important. You can mute participants upon entry and then unmute them if you wish. Only authenticated users can join. Don't click this one. And enable waiting room. You can click this one. It's gonna create a waiting room, and that's gonna say the meeting is starting in X minutes and we are still waiting for the host to arrive. So you can keep this on. Record the meeting automatically on your local computer, and you can create a library with all your classes. So when you click on this, record the meeting automatically on your local computer, what it will do is that it will record the video file on your computer when you finish the meeting. Click this and click on save. And the next step is that now we have a meeting. So the next step is to share this link. So all you need to share with your participants is this link. Okay, so join URL, you just select this one, right click, copy, and now you're gonna send this link to your students. Okay, via email, via Skype message, Facebook message, whatever you use to communicate with them. Now I'm gonna open this one up, and at this point you're gonna be prompted to download the app. So at the same time, you will need to download the app. It's gonna run on your computer, and your students will also need to download the app when they click on that link. But they can use it on their phone and tablet and computer. So this is a pretty solid platform. So I'm gonna just click on Open Zoom because I already downloaded and installed this application. So I click on Open Zoom. You'll see this join meeting starting. Okay. So the first thing that you'll see is because I set the recording to automatically happen, it's already recording. I can stop this anytime I wish, or I can just pause it. I'm going to stop it right now. Okay, and then the first thing that you'll see is the audio. Okay, so now here you can join with computer audio and that's what I'm going to do right now. And at this point you can see that my webcam is turned off. I'm going to turn it on. And what's really great with this platform is that you can easily switch your webcam. So right now I'm using two webcams, so this one and one for my laptop. And let's see, yeah, you can see that one also. And I'm gonna just transition back to the other one, and I can turn off and turn on my own webcam. And here you have the audio settings. You can turn off your own microphone if you wish, and you can also change your microphone. So as you can see here, I have 1, 2, 3, three separate microphone options, and you can have your own, you can select your own microphone that you use. And especially if you're gonna use that Bluetooth headset, or if you're gonna use an external microphone, make sure that you select the one that you want to use right here. And what's great with this platform is that you just you can change this while you're doing the presentation. Okay, so let's continue. And here we have participants. Okay, and when I click on this, you're gonna see here the participants. And now, of course, it's only me in this call. So what you can do with this list, you'll see when people start joining, you'll see them appear right here. So in case you forgot, let's say you forgot to send out the message, or somebody's asking you for the link again, where is the link? Please, I want to join your class. Here's the easy way to find the link. You click here on the invite tab, and you can email it here, but I recommend that you copy your URL, copy this. It's already copied now, and just paste it here. And now you can just send this link again to your student, Okay, I'm gonna close this down. So what's next? So you're gonna see here your participants, and some of them will accidentally have their microphone on, and sometimes you want to switch that off. So you got select your student that you want to mute, and just click on mute. And at that point, you'll see his microphone is crossed. And you can do the same thing also to his webcam if you wish. Okay, I'm going to unmute that. Now you also have something called the chat, and you can interact with your students via the chat, or of course via your own microphone. And you can select who you send the message to. You can select to send the chat message to everyone, or you can select to, and I cannot select because I only have one person here, that's me, but you could select an individual who you want to message here. Okay, now what else is important? You can always start the recording manually here. So I'm going to start the recording from this point, okay? And I also have an interesting feature in Zoom, especially for teachers who are presenting, let's say, a PowerPoint slide, or you're teaching somebody how to follow a meal plan or whatever. Click on share, and at this point you can share your screen. Okay, and you can select, if you have multiple screens, I have two screens here, I can select which screen I want to share. So I'm gonna share my main desktop. Okay, and at this point you're seeing what I have on my desktop. Okay, and I mean the students will be seeing what I have on my desktop. And you can notice that I have this this bar here. This is visible only to the host, so only you can see this. Your student won't be seeing this floating thing. Okay, so what you can do with this, so for example, you can use annotations, and let's say you can draw stuff. Let's say I want to draw something here, or highlight something, and so on. So you can use this, and also you can just stop sharing your screen. You do that by clicking on this big stop sign here, and now you're back on the camera mode. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And that's let's say that you have finished your presentation, you have finished your lesson, and what you do then is you click on end meeting, and then you click on end meeting for all, and then the meeting will close, and Zoom, the application, basically will be saving your video, saving your recording on your computer. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Now I hope you liked, I hope you found this video useful, and I hope that you can make the transition, and you can transition online. And remember, this is of course a terrible thing, that now we have to close down our gyms, we have to close down schools and so on. But at the same time, it might also be an opportunity, because if you want people to join an online course, an online meeting, often it's much more easy to get people to join there than asking them to drive in traffic and go to a specific location. Now, also I wanna mention that I have something very, very cool set up for you, because my main business is helping regular people create animated graphics, animated videos that are highly engaging, like the ones you see here. And this is what I help people with. And I set up a special offer for you. And when you check this out, I want to show you something here. One of our videos, for example, we have a couple of videos that we use on social media platforms, and for example this one got over 1.2 million views and over 3,000 shares on Facebook, and you can see on Instagram it has also over 17,000 views. Yeah, basically we show you how to create all of these animated videos right from your own computer from home. Okay, so you can check this out. This is a special offer because you can try your membership out for 30 days for $1 single. And if you like it and you want to stay, it's gonna be $37 per month, and you're gonna get also live training, live monthly classes, and direct access to our membership and our video making group. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. Remember, the link to join the Video Academy is in the description below this video. And if you have any comments and if you have any suggestions, just let me know, write me a comment, and I'd love to hear your feedback. Bye.